Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are doing the Historic Brawl Fest. Actually, I should have done this by yesterday, but oh my goodness. I've gone through several other deck ideas. I was actually at the point where I was gonna just rehash Cody again. It's in a sense somewhat. I'm starting to feel like Brawl is slightly unfun in a sense because everyone's just simply jamming all the powerful cards. That's it. No, it's all about power. Basically, we can see that Brawl right now is pretty much the equivalent of competitive EDH in a small form factor, at least for Historic, because there's simply way too many. There are simply way too many good cards that everyone just runs whatever good cards there are. There's no other reason not to, and a lot of the decks seem to play out very samey. That said, I decided to try something a little bit different. I wouldn't say a little bit different. It's dragons. It's somewhat typical, but it's actually, I wouldn't say it's that well powered, especially now. Anyway, so the idea is just basically it's pretty much a mid-range deck, so we actually have to work with a certain sweet spot. At least we have Galazeth here, so enters the battle with a treasure token, and your artifacts can tap for 1 mana of any color for instants and sorceries. So the idea is we try to maintain control of the mid-range with our creatures, then see if we can seal the deal near the late game, or at least maintain control that way. We are kind of missing a few things. Like I'm pretty sure I don't have counterspell yet. If I did, I would have it. Oh yeah, I should update Brainstorm. Oh wait, I updated Brainstorm. Let's see if I have counterspell. Because I'm running Pact of Negation right now. It probably should be counterspell. Yeah, I don't have counterspell yet. That said, we don't always have double blue early, so that's kind of why. Though it begs the question, why the heck am I running Niv Mizzet? Well, simply put, we do need something to help us out near the end game, so something big like that helps. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty. We're pretty much just rocking the Brainstorm, rocking the Lightning Bolt. Let's see, I don't have any others. Yeah, I don't have any other styles quite yet. I did get all the ones right now. That's how much I've been doing testing, but it's hard to get wins. Like even this this version of the deck, I've gone through several iterations. I've done one with Magda's, see if we can rush treasures. Doesn't always work, and I guess we can. I can see an argument for cutting Dragon Lord's Servant that way because they're both functionally the same. Oh, we're 3 mana. This is actually keepable. Now you don't want to cast this early, so yeah, we don't. I might even end up discarding this. That said, okay, Evolving Wilds first. So I'm guessing this is yet another instants and sorceries deck, though there are going to be some sacrifice synergies to go along with it. Also take note, you can run a few big creatures, but if you have enough servos, you can take down the -2 and get big value that way. So opponent rocks the opt. So I'm probably going to just end up doing Trail of Possibility turn 2. We just discard the Dragon Master. And yeah, typical of these decks, they're pretty much almost flash based. They run very few sorceries. Okay, so we have a mountain already, so let's grab island. We do have a Field of the Dead here. Any excuse to eke out and small favors we will take. So we're definitely not discarding any of our 2 lands here. Let's put the pact in the end here. Definitely gonna cast Trail of Possibility. Opponent goes for Saheeli. No, we're not countering that. So discard the dragon. Hits our Brainstorm, hits Sarkhan's Whelp, so we're good there. It's a Riverglide Pathway, so I'm gonna play the Sarkhan's Whelp just to give our opponents something to think about. basically at this point we need to convince our opponent to start using stuff on their turn instead of our turn, so we can actually do something. Like turn 4, I'm definitely gonna rock Galazeth right away. Hopefully we do hit another land, so because I don't want to lose 5 life just on that. Yeah, opponent's just gonna burn this. It's just a question of when. I'm already imagining this as a hand of Shock, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike. Prismari Command is actually very good in blue-red. So many good options that way. Lava Coil. Okay. Let's be careful with that Pact of Negation. And you kind of want to save it for a really big spell or to protect something really big. Okay, we hit the Terror of the Peaks, so... I'm gonna pay this one out first. Let's see if our opponent has the counter spell. We need to force our opponent to use stuff already. Please make the treasure token. Don't bounce it quite unsummon. I can Pact of Negation it. But if anything were to happen to that treasure token, we lose the game. Oh, we can't even use that. No, we can use the treasure token to pay for it. Just sack it. But you know what? We'll let it resolve. It goes to our hand. And we still get the treasure token. Now, I could cast it on Brainstorm, but... yeah, we need to force our opponent to start using up all their resources right now. Augur of Bolas, digging for more stuff. So I'm definitely gonna play this out. Radical idea, that's fine. I would... oh, think good. Use it now so I don't have to worry about it later. Actually, no. Our reason our opponent's using it now is because they seem to have mana issues. Note that they played the land right after. So I'm gonna play out Galazeth again. Give us another treasure token. Let's see if our opponent has turn dismissal. No, it does not, so... we can actually play this tap now, which is good. And we can hold back on Brainstorm for the time being. We're still taking a bit of an early beating, but not... we're just waiting for our opponent to drop something really... oh, looks like our opponent's going really wide rather than really big. Tempting to counter, but... let's see, if they get the target instant or sorcery, they can -2 for it. So you know what? We're gonna counter this now. Because I don't want the... if it forces them to use a counter spell, it prevents them from digging their graveyard. And it saves me mana, so that's actually fine. You have to remember, if you counter my pact, let's see how important this Pact of Negate, this Chandra is. No, it's not important enough. Okay, let's it go. Beacon Bolt for 4. Yeah, let's Brainstorm now. So, okay, Mountain Temple. Probably don't want the Temple. We can use the Shatter Skull Smashing to snipe these two, say. So, let's see. Let's bin the Leyline Tyrant also. Doesn't really matter which order I get them. Oh wait, we can't do it because we actually have to pay for it. So auto pay. Temple of Epiphany. We're actually gonna bin the Leyline Dragon this time. We're probably not gonna replay Galazeth at this point. I might end up just going Sarkhan. Though, let's see. This one deals damage to target creature, so we would like to have a... We would like to have another supporting dragon to go with this. Because basically our... So what's this? 6 damage. Like I can play Terra. Okay, let's do some math here. Okay, we got the wipe. So given that we got the wipe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll play Terror of the Peaks. I would rather our opponent counter this one. Or I would rather even more our opponent's Scrying. So looks like we haven't exactly made them use up all their resources. They can still jumpstart targeting Terror, which is what I'm hoping they would do. They also just literally gone wide. They haven't Narset, so we're not drawing cards anytime soon.
If you wish to select now, meditate and prepare.
So there's a counter spell. We will force our opponent to use that though. So basically we're just recasting or not. That window just passed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We begin. Magnificent.
I can cast this for 2, snipe these 2, just to ping them out. Yeah, I'll probably do that. It's a lot safer. And at least in this position, we force our opponent to, use everything on their turn. Well, keep digging. That's one thing I force them to do. So we have the Goldspan Dragon ready to swoop in. Assume it really depends what our opponent has set up in store. Tail's End, so counter target. So activated ability +1. Is this triggered ability also? Okay, so we lose. Okay. Brazen Borrower, yeah. Okay, so now they're all cards on the table. Problem is, I can see 2 of them. Okay, the problem is if I cast this first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I won't have enough to cast either. Yeah, we kind of got stuck. Basically, this is what I was saying, that that everyone just literally takes the boring route of counters all the way. Although I am very happy that our opponent decided to use Sinister Sabotage here. I was literally waiting for them to clear that one out. Winged Words, draw some cards. Yeah, so they have a near full board again. We do have a Storm's Wrath. So that would be nice to draw. But we're gonna go down to 8, then go down to 3. Oh no, we're gonna go down. Well, we can actually snipe this, but unless we can wipe the board, we're okay. Hold on. So this will force the Tail's End to come out. Oh no, he let it through.
Feel the heat of my flames. Are you ready?
So the bad news is this one's on defense. Like, sure, I can attack with this, but actually, no. I think we're dead either way. Yeah, let's just attack. Say good game.
We live to fight another day.
Yeah, so that's usually the issue that we have nowadays in Historic Brawl. It's very hard to play a fair deck. Like, everything has to be some level of unfairness, or you have to be some level of, well, you have, it's really about maintaining control no matter which form you play. So actually, it actually also doesn't help that we have a lot of top cards. I'm actually considering cutting some more of our, sad to say, cutting some more of our dragons. I've actually cut all the way down to like 8 of them already. Okay, we're definitely keeping this. We definitely want to get treasure map ASAP. So this is an elves deck. So in other words, that's the best possible card we can draw. Now we need to start digging for a land. Or just ask for one, I guess. So we're gonna burn this now. Basically, I want to pressure our opponent into playing more and more cards. So taking out their token generators helps. Basically, as long as they're not generating in form of tokens, they're putting down elves in the form of actual cards. So target permanent shuffles it. Masked Vandal. Well, they get to exile our treasure map, so we might as well get one shot at it. Okay, we'll take that. So definitely play Galazeth Prismari at this point. As long as the elves are not too big, we'll see if we can try getting away with just some Sweltering Suns at this point. Marwyn the Nurturer. That's too early. I want them to commit a little bit more. Also, we have a Chaos Orb if we have to. Rhinan's Elite. Okay, that's fine. But we are... because this one generates mat. Okay, my only issue is... okay, let's see. That gives our opponent 5 mana right now. If they go for the attack, I just... well, is there flash? Yeah, no, we're visionary, so not going to attack. So we can actually Sweltering Suns Bolt. Opponent's still casting more. At the beginning of your end step, if you have 4 or more creatures. Okay, so they're going to end up with a land that doesn't really do anything. Which one? Because if all of them? Hold on. Okay, sorry. Just took a quick pause on that one. Okay, I think we're continuing to record. Okay, we'll let that resolve. Okay, let's check. Yeah, we're recording still, so let's clear that board. We also got a Terror, but we can wait on that. So first things first, Lightning Bolt on Marwyn. Then Sweltering Suns. Damn, 3 damage to each creature. So we got some value that way. So opponent can replay Marwyn. Yeah, I probably should be careful about playing Terror at this rate. Okay, so opponent's going for Elvish Visionary, draw a card. We need to wait for our opponent to kind of empty their board. Well, they can tap out to recast Marwyn. Yeah, it's all 5 mana. He only. So that field of the dead. So I'm actually gonna hold the Chaos Warp. Our opponent technically has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. If they're going for a big Creator Hoof now, this is the Tajuru Paragon. Okay, kind of expensive way to do that. So, ooh. Nice, we dodged a few of those. Our opponent's probably gonna go for the... Yeah, opponent's gonna go for the Lord at this point. So I'm just waiting to see if our opponent brings this up to bigger than 4. Pass. Actually, us swinging into it makes it even easier for us because it ensures that. So we know there's reach. Oh no, our opponent didn't know there's reach. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure there's no Flash Elf, and yeah, I can't activate that now. Move to command zone. And let's see, we haven't played the land yet, so let's dig. Do I want to keep the Creative Outburst? I kind of do. So we're in. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, yeah, I kind of stacked this wrong, but we still have access to Prismari command. I'm actually surprised our opponent hasn't gone for. Our opponent's just recasting Marwyn over and over again, so we're not gonna crack that. And opponent concedes right there. We basically took control of that. I'm starting to think that we can probably cut the Dragon's Lord Servant and just replace it with Magda again. Or we could replace with more... Or it's your choice. You can replace it with like a copy of Anger of the Gods to add extra pressure. In fact, we can say that like some of the underperforming dragons, Leyline Tyrant kind of underperforming, Varix kind of underperforming. The 4 mana dragons, except for Galazeth, are underperforming. The 5 mana ones are all perform well, though Terror of the Peaks is kind of underperforming actually at this rate. That also gives us room for, say, Hour of Devastation, which is actually very good against opposing Planeswalker decks. Something we see a lot of. You know? So this one is yeah, if things die deck. We can't cast anything here. Yeah, take advantage of that free mulligan. Okay, this one's better. So probably just play this out. Turn 2 treasure map. Also note that yeah, with artifacts like treasure map, we can actually use this one without cracking this one. Though in the long term, you do want to convert that into treasures and card draw. Do I want to draw 2, discard 2? kind of want to, be knowing the nature of our opponent's deck. So we draw 2, discard 2. We'll probably discard Trail of Possibility, and I think we can keep this one safe. We can we can discard Steam Vents. Opponent deciding to keep the goat. Well, it makes sense. They have a Fire Action Tower. They can bring out Taste. Or Sedgemoor Witch. So we got out Dragon Sword, so... So our opponent definitely wants to go wide. So it's in our best interest to play out, play Sarkhan and have a dragon on board just to ping tokens. Though we can also... Opponent hasn't played Teysa yet. 2/4 is going to be an issue. I cut Spit. Oh wait, going for a 5 mana play. Open the graves. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. That makes sense. It's a great combo. Just so happened that hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 1, 2. Oh wait, we got it. Yeah, having to do the math. Yeah, we're gonna take 3 damage. And they no token for you. And we'll definitely draw a card after this. So we kind of shunted out that one. And our opponent still has an empty graveyard at this point. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 7 mana. Reality, it's 6, but yeah, 8 is looks like it's a long ways away. Opponent D-Sparks. Let's draw a card. Okay, Arcane Signet's good. Yeah, we got our value there, and we really want to make our opponent just use up as much of their stuff as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I definitely have to play this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sarkhan's probably the safe play. Actually, no. We'll play this Sarkhan.
We begin.
And yeah, just add 2 mana in any combination.
Look to the skies.
Yeah, I'm kind of safe. Yeah, I kind of want to keep cracking the treasure map at this rate. Opponent plays Rankle, Master of Pranks. I think they might make us discard a card. Oh, we can actually Storm's Wrath and make sure +1 first so that it survives. Varric's Blade Wing. Yeah, this is also one of the underperformers. We could get 2 dragons this way though, so I'm actually going to keep that up top. Greedy as it sounds. Our opponent's going to definitely make us discard, so that's probably the time to discard Magma Opus. Yeah. Opponent going for the reanimation plan, though they only have Woe Strider right now.
They are coming.
So we get to cast with Kicker. And we get to start drawing even more cards at this rate. Opponent actually goes for the Village Rites because yeah, that value's gone and they really need the cards now. Well, I also need the cards too, so it's actually this was a good play. Interesting. Filigree Familiar. Okay, not bad, not bad. There's a lot of sacrifice synergies at this rate. Opponent seems to be kind of stuck though, so... Elemental Masterpiece, okay. Time to crack this. Time to crack this one. I should have scryed first, but at least this one's a good draw. Braid is... actually, no. We kind of want lands at this point. Oh, we did get a land there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, my turn. Okay, we did get a land. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have multiple options here. Definitely gonna play Sarkhan first. Now we've got Mega Dragon.
Your end has arrived.
So take note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we can just reduce it down to 4.
Come to me.
That's fine. So we got our dragon board now. I'm pretty sure our opponent does not swing at this point. They're really looking for a rat effect. Maybe we kind of overplayed it. Opponent's actually starting to cycle. That's actually good news for us. I'm really thinking this through. Opponent hits 7 mana. They finally play Teysa Karlov. So they want creatures to die at this point. Blood Art. Oh, they really... If they attack into it, we're kind of helping them. Okay, not bad. Draw a card. Okay, let's resolve all of these triggers. So one thing, wait, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, wait. The problem is they don't have any anti-flyers. Yeah, they saw it. So, yeah, playing a tribe that has natural evasion is actually very good. Okay, so I'm actually... Well, let's be honest. I'm actually a lot happier now compared to what it originally was. The deck, yeah, could use some help in some respects. It's definitely not perfect, but at least we're getting a few wins here and there. So I can't complain too much about it. Or maybe it's also the time slot I'm playing. Maybe I should not be playing that early. Maybe that's where all the sharks are. Who knows? It does bring up an argument of could we run more artifacts. Now this one, yeah, there's a lightning bolt. We need a lot of help to cast anything else. Yeah, generally mulligan aggressively. Oh wow, this is a goblins deck. I don't think we're gonna hit 7 anytime soon, so we probably should be on the lookout for our Storm's Wrath or our Sweltering Suns at least. If we had one more land, I would be more willing to keep this. But as is, we have to mulligan this. Okay, we have the burn, we have the Glorybringer for help, Terror of the Peaks kind of, but we do have Trail of Possibilities, so we are keeping this one. So Swiftwater turn 1, Frostboil Snarl turn 2, if we do Trail of Possibility, I'm discarding Terror of the Peaks. I'm gonna go Skirt Prospector. Yeah, we're discarding Terror of the Peaks here. We kind of need to start digging for our other stuff. There's a Goblin Chieftain. That's an auto burn target right there. Sarkhan's Whelp. Dragon Speaker Shaman kind of helps us, but we can't play it quite yet. Not at this setup. I'm actually tempted to hold it just for this one. Like, I can play Sarkhan's Whelp for now, just threaten to block. Problem is, our opponent's probably running direct removal as well, so we might actually be better off knocking this one out. Next turn we can play Speaker Shaman Whelp. So though this one's about to, our opponent's about to hit 6. Opponent hits Goblin Matron. So our opponent can actually go for Muxus next turn by sacrificing their board. Oh, Goblin Motivate. Oh yeah, they definitely can. Dragon Lord Servant. A bit late? Yeah, this is... So I can play Dragon Lord's... No, we'll play Dragon Speaker Shaman. We'll play Sarkhan's Whelp. So that gives us some... At least these guys do not trade. Though there are more lords. There are more actual Goblin Lords than what we normally see. There's the Goblin Trashmaster. That's a 4-mana Lord. Krenko is a big issue unless we... Though the plan is to pretty much Glorybringer here. Opponent actually going for it. So they do have the motivator for haste. They hit a Siege Gang Commander. Wow, that's a good hit. So... So I actually have to play all these out. It still reduces the cost though. So let's see. Dragon Lord Servant. Okay, Galazeth Prismari. Make a treasure token. Okay, Glorybringer. Crack the treasure. Do I want to snipe Muxus? Actually, the one I want to snipe is... I was gonna say the one I wanted to snipe was Siege Gang Commander, but... Well, looks like the opponent solved the problem for us. We managed to spit out the board too. Okay, the thing was, if our opponent... Yeah, because if we killed Muxus right then and there, it's 8 mana, but our opponent could easily cast it again. They would just have to sack their board again. They probably might get better hits there. My plan was to snipe the Siege Gang Commander so he can't nuke my board. I can just chump block temporarily for the time being. Then we can kind of go from there. Ooh, yikes! Now we're facing up a control deck. This looks like this is Ashiok. So, well, we definitely got Temple of Epiphany. Yeah, keep the Sulfur Falls. I'm gonna hold up Juari Disruption. Okay, fun police. Cause Wall of Lost Thoughts. Yeah, so this one is at the bright side. This is not Persistent Petitioners yet, though. We kind of threw ourselves into a corner that way. Opponent just needs one more mana, can start milling us for... This is like, what, 20 cards. Oh, they chose not to play it. They're holding up a counter spell. Hey, guess what? We can also hold up a counter spell too. So we're definitely going to crack for blue. Comes in play tap, doesn't matter. I want to see our opponent go for it. Ooh, they're missing stuff. I can cast Prismari command... Let's see. Let's see if we can get our opponent to counter this. Nope, no counter, but we get to discard. I say we discard these two. So we're gonna keep holding up the Ionize for now. The other issue I need to be concerned with is control effects. Like wait, though it's 3 or less, so I think Niv miss it. It'll take a while. Oh wait, Secret Keeper. Sure, that's fine. One, two, three, four, five. Now take note, there's actually one. Ashiok's Erasure does get past this one. I'm guessing that's what our opponent was holding up. If they have Ashiok's Erasure... No, Falmar Knight. Okay, they just drew a card. Now they can kill it easily. It's not hard to kill. Take control is another issue though. Yeah, if they just take control of it, that's probably the bad part of this. It does incentivize me next time to just play Glorybringer first. Yeah, it looks like our opponent's Blood Chief's Terse. Okay, so we get to draw a card, we get to ping our opponent, so we got something out of it. Opponent's upholding 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can cast 1, 2, 3, then this will leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or let's see if our opponent counters this. We can still cast Galazeth Prismari. Okay, not bad. We got both the card draw and the counter. Also interesting, our opponent has not... Well, looks like our opponent's not straight mill. It's more like control. That's something to consider. I'm actually appreciating it if our opponent's spending time removing our creatures. Okay, now that is very weird. Okay, I did not expect an early concession there. So, opponent still had the full grip. I'll be honest, I really did not expect that our opponent to concede at that point. So we actually got a surprising good number of wins, all things considered. This is not the most powerful deck. In fact, I would say this is slightly on average, slightly above average if you consider the rares and mythics, but this is not a super powerful deck. So, Command Tower, Mountain... Oh. All we got is an Ionize and a Chaos Warp. I'm gonna risk it though. Okay, opponent's now playing larger Ashiok. So there's small Ashiok, there's big Ashiok. There's also OG Ashiok, but that's not in the set right now. I'm not in arena anyway. Opponent. Search for... Oh, Haka. So I'm actually willing to just take the hit, let our opponent cast this. And try to recast it. We can Ionize it on the way. Yeah, it's not worth the Chaos Warp. Also, this is not the one that... real. Okay, now that's worth ionizing. That was fast. Maybe our opponent thought we were the dull counter deck. I don't know. I actually thought I misunderstood you guys. Looks like that was not the case. You know what? Let's do one more game. All in all, this feels very unbalanced, to say the least. Oh, wait. MTGA not responding. Okay, that's not good news. What's up? Server crash? Hold on. Okay, this is not good. Oh, wait, there you go. Waiting on server. Yeah, it's sometimes... Okay, sometimes that weirdness happens. I'm going to check to see if there's something up with the server. MTG Arena server status. And server status is all systems operational, no incidents reported today. We are entering the match, but at this point... Yeah, this one pretty much crashed. As soon as we get in, it's gonna be a draw. So you know what? Let's use this time to call it. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. As always, thank you very much for watching. I wish you guys the best of luck in the rest of this event and in the few other events that are to come. Until then, thank you very much. Have a great week, everyone.